Hi there. Imagine this. You've just kicked off a high-stakes project. Deadlines are tight, budgets are fixed, and suddenly your top developer is overloaded with three competing tasks. Meanwhile, another teammate is sitting idle waiting for work. Sound familiar? This isn't just a scheduling hiccup. According to Project Management Institute, poor resource management is one of the top causes of project delays and failures. My name is Marta, and in today's video, we're going to explore how you can manage resources like a pro and how Big Picture Resources module can give you the clarity you need. Oh, and also one more important thing. I cannot wait to show you one brilliant feature I wish I could use a few years ago in my team manager role. Let's go now. Okay, so resource management is about ensuring the right people with the right skills are in the right place at the right time. So let's break this down into 5 steps. First one would be to plan resources. On the left-hand side, you can see all the individuals that are part of my project. In this case, Project R 2026 in this box. I can change it, right? So I can go to this view individuals and change it to teams so that I can see all the teams that are part of this box. How to achieve this view? You have to first create your teams. So you can either go to the teams module and create all your local team in here, or you can use global teams that you've created before on the main level. So we have teams created, we know which individuals we have on those, and the next step would be to assign task responsibly. What actually we are currently looking at within the resources module, we have all those, let's say, stripes, right? First one is called workload, and it shows us how much work a person has on his or her plate. In this case, we are looking at Anne, let's say, and at 23rd July, she's marked red, right? So her workload is planned as 12 hours. Probably that is much more that she can devote on this particular day to this project. What else can we see in here? We have the second stripe. It's called remaining capacity. This one tells us how much time a given person, in this case Anne, still has to spend after assigning the actual work to her. And she is not really able to take on anything else because she's like too much overloaded in here. What we can do in such a case? We should manage the resources, the tasks, in a most conscious and smart way. So I can, for example, let's say for Christina, she's also overloaded within those few days, I can extend the task. Not really recommended in this module because I cannot see all the dependencies. I cannot see how exactly this one is going to influence other moving pieces, but it is possible, right? So I can drag and drop and make this one longer and see when exactly this is going to turn out like a good plan for this resource. Let me again move to the Teams swim lane. Currently, we are looking at teams that we have as part of this project. Do you remember me telling you that there is one brilliant feature that I wish I could have used before? So that's the one. Let's look at the screen one more time. So we have some tasks that are not assigned. So you can see on the left-hand side that those are in this place marked as team unassigned. For example, task 5. And here, Big Picture can help you with assigning tasks. Let's click on this one. Let's scroll down a bit. And here we have those little icons telling us that Big Picture can find the perfect match for us. This is actually the name of this feature, this functionality, perfect match. Let's see what would happen if I would click on this one. I can see some proposals, right? So it tells me that in case of this task, the Delta team is the most perfect match. So it tells me that probably I should consider assigning this one to this team. You want to know a secret? How exactly it works? So, it's based on the following: resources, individual, or team's skill set. It's weighing the most in the algorithm, approximately 70%, and then remaining capacity. So the part that we just discussed, right? So this one weighs the remaining 30% in this case. Third step, especially when the project is already running. So monitoring workload and capacity. This is where project managers live and breathe, balancing workload and capacity. As already mentioned, first stripe, workload, showing the tasks already assigned, and remaining capacity, telling us how much time this person still has available. And at the top row, the summary view. It gives you the bigger picture, the total workload, in this case related to the team, and the total remaining capacity. You can think of it like a fitness tracker, where workload is your calories burned and capacity how much energy you still have. Without both numbers, you're just guessing. So Big Picture makes those numbers also visible, color-coded, so you know instantly when someone is overbooked and when there's a good time to add something more. Fourth step would be to add some flexibility. Big Picture gives us this one, so it allows us to see resources however we need. We already covered different swim lanes, but we also have this grouping option. Like in this case, we can group our view by teams and then individuals to see exactly what is happening within our team. So I can see Team Alpha. I can also decide to change this view a bit if I would like to look at teams only, but it can be much more detailed one, right? I can also move the timeline. I can move to previous day. Maybe I would like to not look at months, but maybe quarters, because this is my higher level planning, right? Or maybe I'm planning a week. So I can also deal with that. What else you can achieve in here? You can also add absences. Either I'm a team manager and maybe I'm allowed to add an absence in here for my people, or my employees are also able to log their absences from this resources module. It depends on the security option that we've chosen, whether we are allowing this or not, but remember that this functionality is here and it's pretty great. What else Big Picture gives you in terms of flexibility? I just changed a project to show you a better example. If you're in a large organization, here's where things get tricky. People are working on multiple projects at the same time. It happens a lot. And Big Picture Enterprise lets you see overall assignment across projects. That way, you're not accidentally planning as if someone has 200% of their time available. Like in this case, right? I'm looking at Paulina. She seems to be not loaded at all. However, I'm currently in Project Alpha 2025. What would happen if I would go to this View section under this eye icon and enable showing overall assignment? You can now see that there are quite a few tasks already assigned to her. And it tells me that, okay, maybe she's not loaded when it comes to this project, but when it comes to other projects, that's the case, right? So, what does world-class resource management look like? Plan ahead. Define roles and responsibilities related to your tasks before you assign names. Do you want to plan even better? Wait for our next video related purely to resources planning and checking out different ideas. Stay tuned. Then, balancing workload. No one should be stuck at 120% workload forever, right? That's why we also have this color coding. It makes our life easier. Stay transparent. Share capacity and workload openly. You can also add this capacity to your view in case you would like to have even more details related to this team or individuals, and then you'll get to see this third stripe on the screen telling you what the capacity of this given team or individual team member is. Adapt continuously, check out your skills, change the grouping. Maybe you would like to look at skills and then individuals. That's also a good idea. See how many constructors you have, how loaded they are, whether there are any absences planned. It's all visible in the tool. And also the last one would be to use the right tools. Visibility is your superpower. So this is what Big Picture gives you. Also, if you would like to share this view, you can do it, but also you can export it, right? So maybe you are providing monthly reports to the board. You can use this functionality, this option with Big Template, and then you'll be exporting the data. So Big Picture won't manage people for you, which would be great, but it won't do it for you. But it gives you the clarity to do it much, much better, because resource management is, of course, not about filling spreadsheets. It's about creating an environment where people deliver value and avoid burnout. You know, we love sharing what we have, especially our knowledge and expertise. So if you'd like to dive even deeper into the resources module, make sure to check out our free Big Picture training. We'll walk you through all the features I mentioned today and plenty more in greater detail. You'll find the link in the description. If this video gave you value, hit the subscribe button, leave a like to let me know that it really makes sense to record such videos. And you can also drop a comment to let us know what your current biggest resource management challenge is. Maybe you would decide to explore it in future videos. Until next time, plan smarter, balance better, and keep your projects thriving. Stay tuned. Thank you.